Set 2, question number 6 to 10. So read the information carefully and answer the questions that follow. Ram, Manohar, Lohia, Jay, Prakash, Narayan and Vijay. So these are 7 friends who stay in the same building on different floors numbered 1 to 7. 1 being the floor at the bottom. The colors of the flats are 1 among violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red in some order. These are also 7 colors. The people with the same initials as the name of the color of a flat stay in the same flat wherever it is possible. So the initials are going to be same. So if we look at Ram, his initial starts with R, then we have the color R, which is red. So Ram stays in red colored flat. Similarly, if I look at, let's say, Prakash is not there, N is Narayan, we do not have a color that starts with N. For Vijay, we have got violet. So for Vijay, we have got violet. Manohar, we don't have a color that starts with M. Similarly, we don't have a color that starts with L. We don't have a color that starts with J. Similarly for P. Similarly for N. So these are the only 2 people whose flat colors we already know. Now, the following additional facts are also known. There are 3 floors between Manohar's floor and the floor that has a yellow flat, and the same is true for red and indigo flats. Indigo and yellow flats are as far apart as possible. The red flat is between the orange and yellow flats. The number of flats between, which is non-zero, the orange and Jay's flat is the same as the number of flats between the orange flat and Vijay's flat. Prakash and Narayan have 2 flats between their flats. Jay is not on the floor adjacent to Manohar, Narayan and Lohia. Violet, blue and green are located from downwards to upwards floors, not necessarily successively. Okay, so the important part here being indigo and yellow flats are as far apart as possible. So either the indigo is at the topmost floor and yellow is at the bottom, or vice versa. So there are going to be 2 cases, 2 possibilities, with yellow being at the top, indigo being at the bottom, or indigo being at the top and yellow being at the bottom. So we will consider these 2 cases and let's proceed accordingly. So if we talk about the color, we will have let's say yellow at the top and we will have indigo at the bottom, so that they are as far apart as possible. Or we can have indigo at the top and we can have yellow at the bottom. We also do know that Ram's flat is red in color and Vijay's flat is violet. So we know about these 2 people. Okay. If we use the first statement, sorry, not the first, if we use the 4th statement, it says there are 3 floors between Manohar's floor and the floor that has a yellow flat. So this is case number 1, this is second possibility. So between yellow flat and Manohar's floor, there are 3 floors. So we will have yellow, blank, 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 and we will have Manohar. He is going to be at the 3rd floor. If we look at the second scenario, we will have yellow, 3 blanks, and then Manohar. So Manohar will be at the 5th floor in this case. And then it says the same is true for the red and indigo flats. So if I take indigo, so there is going to be a difference of 3 flats, and then there is going to be a red color, and since it's red, he has to be Ram. And similarly, if I look at indigo, there should be a separation of 3 floors, and then it should be Ram's red color flat. So this is what we can conclude as of now. Let's look at the 5th statement. The number of flats between the orange flat and Jay's flat is the same as the number of flats between orange flat and Vijay's flat. So we are supposed to understand where can we put orange flat, right? So can we say that orange flat cannot be on the 3rd floor? Because fifth statement says that wherever the orange flat is, and suppose Jay's flat is above him and Vijay's flat is below him. So if orange is going to be at the second floor, let's start from the bottom. So if it is on the second floor, so either Jay or Vijay is going to be on the first floor, so that will make it consecutive, right? Next is if I take orange to be on the third floor, so let's say Jay or Vijay is on the first floor, so there is a gap of 1. So that gap of 1 cannot be carried over to fifth floor, right? Because that place is already filled. I cannot have Jay or Vijay at the fifth floor. So we can't have orange colored flat on the third floor, right? We can have orange colored flat on the fourth floor, and we can have orange colored flat on the sixth floor. No, not possible. The way orange color flat cannot be on the second floor, we cannot have at the second last. So the only place where orange color flat can go is floor number 4, right? And if this is orange, we can have J here, so gap of 1, and Vijay here, or we can have J here and we can have Vijay here. So this is about case 1. If I look at second case, same reason we can't have orange at the second floor because then it will become consecutive. I can't have next one, it's already filled. I can have orange only at the fourth floor so that J and Vijay can go at a gap of 1, right? Can we have a gap of 2 for orange and Vijay? Yes, we can have a gap of 2 also for orange, J and Vijay. So we can have J here and we can have Vijay further. Okay, so let's not put J and Vijay as of now. We are pretty sure where orange will go. Okay. So done with the fifth statement. Okay. We are told that the red flat is between the orange and yellow flat. So red is between yellow and orange. Red is between yellow and orange. So this statement also makes sense. Indigo and yellow, they are as far apart as possible. Manohar floor and floor that has a yellow flat, there is a gap of 3. Same is true for red. So this statement is done. The number of flats between orange flat and Jay's flat is same. So this part is also done. Now, Prakash and Narayan have 2 flats between their flats. Prakash and Narayan. So if I put Prakash at 7, Narayan will be at 4th. If I put Prakash at 6, Narayan will take 3rd, which is already occupied. If I take Prakash 5, not allowed. If I take Prakash at 4th, Narayan can go at 7th or maybe at 1st. So there is a gap of 2, right? Okay, so suppose Prakash is here and Narayan is here. When this happens, Jay is not on the floor adjacent to Manohar, Narayan and Lohia. So Jay cannot be here. And suppose I say Lohia is here. So Jay is going to be only at this place. What if I say Lohia is here? So Jay is going to be at this place. So this is also possible, right? So we have to place Prakash, Narayan and Lohia. Sorry, Manohar, Narayan and Lohia. So from here, can we definitely say कि Prakash is at 7? ये तो इधर ही होगा, right? So there is a gap of 2 floors. So Narayan turns out to be at floor number 4. And then Jay is supposed to be at the orange. Right? So if it is going to be at the orange, that means Jay is going to be at 6. And that will make Vijay go to second, so that there is a gap of 1 floor between J and Orange and Vijay. The moment this is done, we know that Lohia will go at floor number 1. Now using this seventh statement, violet, blue and green, they are in the same order from bottom to up. So this is the place left for violet. The next one is for blue and the last one is for green. So this is how we can fill case 1. Let's do the case 2 now. Let's restart. So we have these things filled: indigo, Manohar, orange, red, yellow, Ram is there. Okay. Now we are done with this. Manohar floor and yellow flat 3 floors, red and indigo 3 floors. Because of red we have Ram. Indigo and yellow flats are as far apart as possible. The red flat is between the orange and yellow. This is also true. Next, the number of flats between the orange flat and J's flat is same as the number of flats between orange flat and the Vijay's flat. So we have orange here, so that would mean we will have J here, and that would mean we will have Vijay here. Next, using the sixth statement, we can say Prakash and Narayan have 2 flats between their flats. So it could be 7-4, it could be 4-1, but then J is not on the floor adjacent to Manohar, Narayan and Lohia. So J is already adjacent to Manohar. So we can say that yes, second case will not work out. It's only the first case that will work out. So this is the sequence from bottom to top that we get. Now let's move over to the question. Question number 6. Which of the following stays on the 5th floor? On the 5th floor, we have got Ram who stays. So option A will be the answer. Question number 7. What is the color of the flat on the 2nd floor? On the 2nd floor, the color of the flat is violet. So option D will be the answer. Question number 8. How many of the given people stay between Prakash's flat, which is floor number 7, and the blue flat, which is floor number 3? So we have got 3 people. Since it's a theta question, we are supposed to type in 3. Question number 9. Which of the following is the color of one of the floors 4, 5 or 6? So it's green, red or orange. So from the given options, only green exists, which is option D. Question number 10. The green flat is located on which floor number? So the green flat is located at floor number 6. Since it's a theta question, we are supposed to type in 6.